Round 3. The military base that I was so eagerly anticipating. See, now he's behind the fence. But do you think he's going to hit me? Or is he going to whip the grenades over Contra style? Whatever the case may be. And I'm behind the fence. Which, now that I think about it, are there actually two of me here? Like, obviously, obviously like, the fence, me behind is a layer thing, but like, are there two Joes? And so there's one layer behind and it's just turning off the other, it's turning off the one in front? Is that what we're doing here? Yes, we also don't heal. Yeah, I was trying to see, will I take damage if I have the bolt on top of me when I go back here? No. Can I jump? Yes! Yes, nothing changes with the sprite, because of course it wouldn't. So we do a double jump to over it. That's neat. Wait, you see, the enemies are attacking based on position, not based on the available, not based on the layer. But now you see, because I exist back here, I genuinely get the feeling that there are two Joes here. Well, that is just a wall. Okay. It takes 3. Oh no, oh no, grenades! Wait. Am I safe? Okay, this dickhead is... This is just a mess. And I don't know, it turns out that grenade was on this side. You could not tell. I mean, at the very least, working with layers is an interesting wrinkle. This is a mess. Like, I wonder too if this game is harder than Shinobi just because you see so much less of the game at any time. What could you? What am I supposed to do here? Well, that I guess. Can we stand on the wall? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. The double jump will force you to the back layer. Does not matter where you are. What one are you closest to? That's when you're going to dickhead. Oh god. No, 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 no. Let's see. It's a cover system. What? But we can't get on here. It just sucks to do so. Now what layer are we on? Are we behind the fence or are we in front of the fence? Okay, we're behind the fence. Look. Okay, you can only jump on top of it if you're on the fence layer. Or rather, I should say, if you end up on the fence layer. You do change your range. And I jumped at the worst possible time. The length of time that man was not shooting. And of course, I choose the time. His dog. This game's enemy placement is a disaster. Makes Ninja Gaiden 1 look reasonable at times. Yeah, I am... This double jump leaves something to be desired. Okay, a grenade throw does not hurt. You may say, but Arebuckle, that's common sense. You never fucking know these games where you touch someone wearing the softest. You could touch a fucking marshmallow, but because it has antagonistic intent, it'll take away half your fucking health. So when somebody says, oh, there's a stick grenade going through there, touch it, you'll be fine. I don't trust you. Why the fuck would I? Was this a bomb? Yes. The thing is, by picking that up, do we get a second ninjutsu? Or do we still only have one? That's just a disaster back there. Oh shit. It's also just a disaster everywhere in a visual standpoint. Of course. Of course. Wait, what's hitting me? Maybe you don't take damage, you just get bumped. Oh, for fuck's sake, Liam. Alright, so when you get back. Oh boy. See, the problem with the way this game treats its enemy spawns and the way they can shoot you from off screen is just how tight everything is and how nigh unreactable it can feel. And I wasn't paying enough attention because I was distracted with the background and thinking, well, it feels like the approach is just to walk forward and whip out a kunai in both standing and crouch positions. This here is just to cover your bases. Stick it up your arse. don't know why I died. I'll be honest, I was a little bit on autopilot. It's the this double jump does not feel good because it is so particular. Ah. Wait, no, what? Oh, the grenade. Next stick. I mean, I can just go on here for safety, I guess. But like, the way it feels bad, because I talked before about it's a double jump that you need to commit to before you know you need to commit to it. Whereas this, the jump that you need is, oh, can I make it? No, I can't. But the thing about it is, you cannot just do it at any time. You cannot do it on your ascent. And the thing is, you have to do it before you plateau. So you jump up, and this is me just trying to dick around with here. When you're here, when you're plateauing, you can no longer double jump. You must do it before you plateau, but you cannot do it early on in your jump. So it's basically as you're about to plateau, as you're about to hit the... As you're about to apex, then you have to do it. There's it. Yeah, if you're no, maybe you can do it when you plateau. Maybe you can. Can you only do it when you plateau? Yeah, and you cannot do a double jump if you do not do a full press of jump. If you keep jump held and get your maximum height, then you may double jump. You may not double jump from a hop. You can't go, oh, this wasn't enough, ha! No, 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 no. You must commit to that double jump. It's a weird double jump. Mess. This wall situation is real dumb. No, I want to be on the. I want to be on the other side. All right. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I want to attack first. It's bad no matter where the fuck I go. Is it the one to get shot in the face first, or the one to try to dodge grenades? Because no one is at the correct height to just do this. I must leap, and this is once leap is the less disastrous to my life bar, and you're caught in this bit of indecision, and you're losing anything that you made. You're losing more than you would have lost if you just decided to go for it and eat the hit. And I do not like this double jump. Where is this dipshit? Oh, he's on the inside. So I said, whoa, the clearance is so much better here. And I said, no, because it's the other side of the bloody fence. That box is also on the other side of the bloody fence, you idiot. No, he's over on the side of the fence, you idiot. Those bullets will bullet you. What? Ah! Right, so what I wanted to do was do the, you saw it there. I did the double jump. So, the dog and the man with the grenades are there. A pain in the arse they'd be. I know, I'm going to do my double jump and my kunai cascade. Jump, jump, wha! Oh wait, the double jump changes layers. So I just managed to kunai the fucking ground. And these two plonkers go unscathed. The man and his dog get to continue on. Good for them. And the dog and its other dog rejoice in this apparent freedom. Little do they know that they are trapped behind the fence for all eternity. Little I know that I'm still getting my shit kicked in. As I stand here, irritated at sight, and says to go into the life story of the man and the two dogs. Bag of bollocks. Huh. Their layer what? I'm on top of them, so that means they're behind the fence? But they are not impacted by the fence in terms of sprite. See, this appears in front of this object. I don't know how this is being drawn. It's a bomb. Did I miss something important? No. No, I did not. Why is it so? Here's the. I was talking before about it's just limited lives and how they can be beneficial to perfect your skill with the general controls, so the game overall becomes a smoother experience. But also, in those replays, you get in theory you think, Master Ninja goes through the level of I said frat, you prick, frat, oh my god, frat. And you don't really get that in your first playthrough of a level, but when you replay it, say 2 or 3 times, then you get the whole thing all smooth and sleek and shit. However, that is contingent in terms of being something the player wants to do. It is contingent on the game feeling good and the game overall being not fair per se. But it requires a certain lack of bullshit. And I'll be feckin' honest. I do this game. Just hit that feckin' man, you imbecile. It's again, I did not anticipate this to be, no, a Ninja Gaiden. The thing, Ninja Gaiden, again, I talked about before, Ninja Gaiden has its share of bollocks. It is a lot of, and then up theirs. Arrgh. And so on. But this game is so much blindsided shit from just off screen. So much enemy off screen attacking you. Ninja Gaiden didn't do that. You got to see the enemy before it expends its weaponry up your hole. Oh, what's it? Oh, what the fuck? What's it? Ah! It's like the gameplay is Ninja Gaiden is such a fun game to play, just to move, to interact with, because it's swift pace, because of its snappy jump into wall, into jump. It's a very simple game mechanically, but it is very satisfying to engage with. This game's level design, and by extension for Shinobi, is so flat. It is this relatively very slowly walking along the ground as the ninja do, going forth, and this game is effectively a shooter. And that's part of why it's so odd to me now after all this time coming back to this. I don't remember this being like. It makes sense in hindsight, but it's just I never really thought about it that way, where it is just a shooter. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, And we're in round 3. Of what, 8? If I'm being this RC now, what awaits us? What glorious destinations are we going to arrive at? Jump, you prick! I love the way that the bolts almost blend in with the fence. You don't disappear, you prick. Oh! Feck off. Oh, like this. What? Look at the mess. My best guess to do here is the reason why I came back here is I should effectively do the same as what I just did, as in double jump out, kunai away, the gunner up top, and the grenadier, or the grenadier, they should die. However, the odds are nice certain that I am going to descend into a hail of bullets. I could try to maybe do it here, and maybe I'll connect, but of course the risk is by doing this at all is I'm likely to meet grenade and air, considering the fact that this brick has next to no fucking cooldown. bumped it. No, no shit. No, don't touch. I can't hit him, even though I hit the crit. What is what? I do not know what grenade is what. What? Alright, his feet, of course. Joe, repulsed by feet. Oh, I forgot which way was which. This is harder than Ninja Gaiden. I know I mentioned it, but again, outside of when Ninja Gaiden gets bullshit, which is only in Ninja Gaiden 1, and it's only due to really the way the game spawning works, although again the boss is at the end of Ninja Gaiden 1, but whatever. Every situation feels doable even on the first go. Generally speaking, because I feel like Ninja Gaiden gives you a lot of time to look at what is approaching and try to deal with it. You probably won't succeed, but at least I feel like I could recognize the scene and know what went wrong. This game, I don't fucking know. This game just feels like it's just always just like a disaster. It's a constant barrage of shit to deal with that I don't necessarily feel equipped to deal with. I mean, I suppose here's the thing. I am not utilizing ninjutsu. At a certain fucking point, they're giving me a pickup so I have a second one. I should be looking at that and instead just going, I'm going to keep it. I should just deal with the bullshit and just use one. At least the game has the decency to not actually damage me on a bump. So there's that. What am I going back for? Nope! Take it. Jump! Ah! Wait. So yeah, we're behind the hood. We double jump out, we're in front of the hood. Layers! Alright, so let's see. So this is take a single hit, screen clear, do jump good, boom boom. I mean, eating a single hit is... I mean, probably want to screen clear. Do you think the ninjutsu operates on layers? Do you think it would clean everything out? You would hope so. Though to be honest, part of me would not be surprised if I did it right here and these gobshites survived. God, it's just such a mess of when the hell am I supposed to do anything here? Yeah, whatever. Now, is this okay? Only one on this side? Then we have this exact same setup again. And now I'm going to jump in here for safety's sake, if nothing else. Please do not be a bomb. Alright. Do that. Do that. We go in here. What's here? You dickhead. Nope. 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 Whoa. Why did the media sound like like this. Because I know what this represents. But also, who is opening this fucking door and who's closing it? And why does it seem to have multiple frames of opening? Yes, it does. Yet closing is just a snap. Just pop, and it's just oh pop. I mean, I assume I do not want to walk in front of that, for I'm going to assume that in spite of the fact that I am perfectly fine here, I'm going to go near here and it's just going to go whoop. Like, there is no... You'd think there'd be a slight drag on it, but this thing there's not. Let's see, we got an exploration level. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please be enough space. Oh, thank God. Alright, so you prick. He doesn't want to do anything. Maybe I should have left him alive. Maybe he would have been a friend. I don't know what that says about the jump, that it doesn't actually take into account the ceiling and you still get whatever uptime you would have. Yeah, I don't want to land. I don't want to. Don't squash me. Good. Oh. Well, this is going to end poorly. So here's... Okay then. So let's say here's the problem. I want to do the kunai, but I can't because I can't time the double jump, and I can't time the double jump because again it's just a fucking specific window. But also my head is smushed against the fucking ceiling, so I do not know when I have reached the nigh, if not the apex, in order to do the double jump. Look, this is I'm trying. I don't know if this is not possible. Hey, supposed to go up. Oh, fuck you. Can I don't know what to do. Well, I guess that... And why are there so many doors in this thing? And why are their hinges all so shit? You want to open or not? They only open if I'm on the same y-axis. Or, it says y-axis even down here. Now is it open? Yes, now it's open. But this one over here is madness. So if I stand up here into the north. What the fuck? What is this proximity? No, but now they're going. Why do we need these two doors like this? Why must they be there? Why do we need a door that is on the level and then 2 foot above it to the side? And now we enter the boss fight. What the fuck is this about? I see. mean... Right, this needs to... Oh, you prick of a game. Rain? You want to do that for a little bit, and then you're going to bob out. You go back in. We do not maintain our second ninjutsu. Yeah, that hurts. Don't do that. Move a lot faster now. I mean, I don't think boss fights compared to Ninja Gaiden. So far, Shinobi boss fights feel a bit more puzzly. In the sense that the boss is going to have a way of hitting it. Like the first boss was just aim for the face. The second one is a bit more straightforward. In terms of just an enemy just popping out and it's just... Oh, shite. This one again is just avoid the thing and it's going to piston itself out and expose the brain for reasons. Is cocky. That's why, yeah. Yep. Just throwing pulse pounding music. Truly suits the ongoing bits. Ah. Got that one right close. So why do you think that second one's there? Because it's an oddity. Is it there because people are jumping over it? Is it over the boss? But then why not just build a wall? Why have that second beam? Heaven's all off on that. Could I, in theory, jump over and do something? So like, where's the beam? The beam is directly on top of the orb. But I feel like if we touch the orb, we'll get bounced off. There must be a faster way of doing this. And I feel like the faster way involves jumping in and slashing it a bit. I see. Hmm. I just didn't know what to do. It's like, well, I can't move to the right because I'm going to fall out, but I can't jump because I'm going to pop a grenade. When really what I should have done is anything at all, because if I stay perfectly still, I'm also going to get bopped by a grenade. So really, I should get bopped by a grenade and put it in a place where there's a possibility of survivability. And upside, did get the one up, so you know, whatever. But unfortunately, going up the elevator, unfortunately, my X was too close to the crit X, so in spite of the fact that I was nowhere near that fucking crit, Joe decided to start slashing the air in the hopes that the ripples in the air would be enough to shatter the crit blow. Fuck's sake. What? I'm not getting that. Stick off. See, I'm just hitting random shit in the hopes that I'll get something. But I really shouldn't be doing that because I only have 24 left. And I need all those for the boss. Well, here we go again. Time for this marathon. I'm going to try jumping on. Oops. See, it goes in, but it takes a little time. Yes, you can get a head in, but then it died. That has to be the fastest way. The base prints up there in the shade. Now, was that approach a Smokin' sexy style execution of the boss fight? Not at all, not in the slightest, far from it. Unfathomable to even consider labeling it as such. However, did it get the job done? Yes. And with the way I'm currently feeling towards this game, that's good enough. Good start. Like, where are we supposed to be now? Was it Detroit? Where we have the Blue Army? See, of course it's Detroit. Look at all the cars. And bombs. You know Detroit's known for its cars, its bombs. Very soon, it's car bombs. Yeah, that was expected. That was just stupid. I got transfixed and opening crates. No one says, no, wait, no, those are bombs. I didn't pay. Heed! Can I stand on this wall? No. No number of flips will make Joe balance upon a brick wall. It'd be great if I had some kind of down attack here, because all I'm seeing is, okay, I can double jump, do the kunai, I can jump over there, and land on the car. However, by doing so, he's going to spin around, he's just going to shoot me. I could double jump and try to land on the second crate, and hope that there just isn't an enemy that is active as soon as I do so. Yeah, like that. Okay, so you're stuck there. That's okay, we can just do this. Yep. Of course! Of course! Well, you see, the flames are going through the wreckage. Also, these are some very small cars. Very, very small. You see, I want to throw the kunai, you see, because, you know, there are two guns directly in front of me. So I would like to deal with that, however, you see, the problem is, you see, there's a crate. There's a crate, you see. About fucking 3 feet below me. Do you know, oh Joe, if he says it's a crate, god damn, it must heap break it. It's all I can think of. All he can think about is the splintering wood. The little bits of those splinters, the sawdust through the air. The splinters flying through, littering the ground, the boards shattering, the cracking. Oh, he loves it so. As well as the reveal of what awaits inside, be it beneficial or not. It's the thrill of the discovery. He yearns for it. He will not be dissuaded. Be it height proximity not being at all necessary to accomplish his goals, or two guns bearing down on him. One making himself more known than the other. Old Joe is saying, nah man, give me that crate. The man has a problem, is what I'm saying here. He needs to be sat down after this whole process. We need to help Joe. Oh, the fire doesn't go through this. I want to see what's in the crate. This is going to be a bomb, isn't it? I heard the gun. Where gun? Oh, he's down there. And this is, yep. Okay, now, based on how this game works, do you think if we approach ever so swiftly, yet also carefully, do you think I can kick this man in the face without getting burnt? It's kind of, you know, if I get this wrong, we're back to the start. But if I get it right, I save a bunch of kunai. I can't chance it. I can't chance it, and I can't get the fucking double jump out. Just down here. Anyone? Okay, you're down there. Oh my god, this isn't. Okay, yes, you come over. Yes, exactly, sir, exactly. Now you've got it. You can come over. Yeah, come over here. Come over here. You stand down there. You stand down. That's where you live now. That's you for all eternity. Of course. Alright, come on, come over here, please. Alright, thank you, thank you. I need to what? Oh well. Now the factory level. You know, it's the face. The game is so meandering. It's like I mentioned before about the game, the staticness and Ninja Gaiden have the same one-noteness to its enemies. But all these enemies feel more like pure obstacles than enemies. Like all enemies are obstacles. That's you know, that's the whole fucking point. That's video game. But these enemies in particular, or rather I should say the Shinobi flavor of enemy, why are we just dropping engines on the... See, this is why Detroit's in the state it's in. This is what happened to the cars. It's like this bump it on, it's just the things just fucking blow up. This is a bomb, isn't it? Nope. It's probably going to hurt me. Do I hang on this? Do I stand on this? I stand on this. Oh, you prick of a game. So basically what happened with the enemies being as static as they are, like there are enemies that have what you may so dare call life. We have the trick nuns, we have the jumpy kickmen, we have dogs. But these are so few. We also have Flamethrower Man, but he's so one track in his mind. Where he just, I'm just going to walk towards you. It doesn't matter. Oh, fucking hell. It doesn't matter that there's a wall in the way. I'm going to walk towards you. I can sense you through the wall. Boah. Okay, sir. Yeah. So we have our slow speed, we have the enemies basically being planted doing their designated task. Ninja Gaiden, like I don't want this whole thing to be just, oh, but Ninja Gaiden versus Shinobi. Oh. it's the repetition and these thoughts causing some expulsions in my body. Blech. But it's because I've played through the 3 games and we have it's contemporaries. This comparison's going to happen whether I bloody like it or not. Oh shit. And so the Ninja Gaiden had the static enemies as well. The difference is it also had ones that felt more the birds. The footballmen who would run at you and just then you would wah, and then they would go on by and they would cease to be until you went forward a little bit, and it's just if you walked back rather than then you went forward, but then they made their trip round world and they're ready to give it another good go. Go up there. No, I thought I got you, but instead I got crit. I don't think I can get up there from here. See, now we're starting to get what feels like this game has been this whole time, but very limited, so where it's just more focused on exploration than A to B just courses say. And Ninja Gaiden is a movement game. Shinobi is not a movement game. What did I even hit? Well, this was a pointless escapade. And here's the, I don't... But I'm starting to think we're halfway in the game at this point. We're around 4 of 8. I think there's 8. We're on 4-2. As I get my fist stuck on a reel. I'm starting to... I'm starting to believe that it's an incredibly unfortunate reality. I don't like this reality, but we appear to be in it. I don't think I'm carrying on Shinobi. It's... What the fuck is this? Welcome to Man! You fought... What? You fought big armor, you fought ninja, you fought... device with brain in it, and now Man! Not just man, but buff man! Buff man in sunglasses. Oh, buff man through a car! Ain't all too early. Oh! Buff man's gonna altered beast my ass, apparently. I mean, this makes sense. You know, the precipice is death and all. Yeah, that is the identical fucking pose. This is the identical pose. It's the same energy thing. Whatever you want the crescent, whatever you want to call it. They traced the altered beast sprite. But instead, what instead of Wolfman? What instead if he were just Min? His bestial transformation. A pair of sunglasses. Okay, he's going to do that. He's going to do this. And we're going to do a double jump. Ah. So here's the thing. I'm not caring. Again, based on the first Shinobi and this one, I don't have high hopes for 3. Don't get me, here's the thing. I love looking at this game. I love listening to this game. I just find the game part to be kind of dull. I will say though that, generally speaking, outside of me not knowing how to deal with the brain... Outside of me not knowing how to deal with the brain boss, I'll give the general quality of the bosses to Shinobi over Ninja Gaiden. Just pop this, why not? Fuck it. Should have done it last time as well. Because at the very least I feel like there's a slight puzzle element to these. No, he's going to charge at me. Because like Ninja Gaiden feels too much like, and then I'm just going to go in front of him and just mash attack. I feel like I have to think of these fights a bit more. But not think in the Ninja Gaiden one way of, I don't understand how I'm supposed to even approach this boss, I hate this. And like for this, I kind of appreciate the focus on precision as our friend here begins to turn into the Hulk. A slightly muted Hulk, but Hulk nonetheless. I appreciate too because the way the game's color palette has to work, his throwables have to change color as well. Maybe they don't, maybe it's just coincidence. Now that engine's got more green. Although, here's the problem. At a certain point, the boss just becomes repetitive because they have so much health. And the pattern doesn't really evolve. Come on. Oh no! He was a Terminator! Of course!